Fro babe, fro babe, fro babe.
You know what it
Fro
is.
babe, fro babe, hey, fro babe. I'ma make it my duty to embrace my natural beauty. What's up?
Hey y'all, so what's going on? Excuse the lighting, is really early. The sun is coming in the opposite way, but I didn't want to let that stop me from making this video. So honestly, it's just gonna be me doing my hair and kind of talking to you all just about what's going on. Honestly, let's just get into it. I'm gonna turn this way so I can really be comfortable and have this little chat. So 2020 is an absolutely insane year, to say the least. Of course, we had the cases of COVID-19, which, let's be clear, why it's COVID-19 is because it was out last year. Still a little bit of the rinse out / leave-in conditioner in my hair, but that's fine. This can be left in anyway. Everything from COVID-19 was a lot, of course, with people working, with me working, and now not being able to work for months. It's hard, you know, like it's a lot, but I feel like things drastically started to get worse. From the whole COVID situation, it jumps to police brutality, right? We all know that this has been a huge issue in the Black community for the longest time. And a lot of the women and men who were killed have yet to get justice. It was not just that one, in the case of, this is what I'm referring to, in the case of George Floyd, it was not just that one cop responsible for his death. There were at least 3 cops around him who allowed that to get that far. No one jumped in. No one bothered to say he was out of line. Okay, so let's clarify that right now, which everybody should have a problem with. But I feel like a lot of people have that mindset of, oh, like, it doesn't concern me. You know, I donate to charity. I do all of this stuff to help. It's not my fault. And you know what? For people to have that mindset of, oh, it's not my issue, trivializes the situation. And I saw this one post that was basically this lady saying, oh, it happens all the time, so why is it a big deal? And I'm sitting here like, the big deal is that it happens all the time. What do you mean? The big deal is that nothing has changed. The big deal is that racism still exists and it will always exist because there's that mindset of, I am the superior race. That's the mindset, and that is the problem. To me, it's just sad how far that people will go to prove their authority or whatever they think that they have. And it drives me nuts because there is so much ego, and don't let them feel threatened or disrespected or whatever they say that they are to be an excuse to kill an innocent Black body. And that has been the excuse, because for whatever reason people automatically criminalize Black bodies because Black is associated with darkness or bad or whatever. So they're under the impression that, oh, by the way, y'all, yes, I'm doing paint wax. Sorry, I didn't clarify that. People feel threatened by our existence, which is so sad, by the way, to say the least. Like, why are you threatened by Black bodies merely just existing and flourishing in the same world? Why is it a big thing? I'm not even saying that everybody thinks that like that, so don't think I'm saying that everybody thinks like that. What I am saying is that a lot of people do, and those lot of people need to fix it real quick before we try to fix it for them, which is what's happening now. I've definitely never been that person to be like, oh, all white people are bad. They're all evil human beings. I've definitely never been that. Okay, so definitely don't come in my comments like, I've never been that person, nor will I ever be that person. I'm just saying, if you feel like you holier than thou and you are just untouchable, check again. All right, check again. Because you definitely are not. Okay, you're not that special. Let's just throw that out there. And at the end of the day, we all will experience the afterlife. Okay? You going to one or two places. Don't be walking around this earth thinking that what you do now will not faze you, because that is definitely a lie. Big fat lie if you think that. And you need to wake up with a quickness. Every cop that allowed the death of a Black body to transpire needs to be in the same place that the main killer was in. Not on leave, definitely not on paid leave. And you're still telling Black families and those Black bodies yet and still that they don't matter enough to get justice for. Back to what I was saying about realize your privilege, and instead of using it to make other people feel small and very much irrelevant in your life, how about you use it at your advantage to do something about the situation that we're in now? Those of you who think nothing is your issue because it doesn't directly affect you, it directly affects all of us. All of us. Black bodies especially is gonna affect us. But If it's a humanity problem, it's your problem. And if you don't know this, you know now, because I'm telling you now. Check your privilege. And don't be walking around talking about some you don't see color, but you still treating Black people like they're inferior to you. It just is what it is. And you know what? I wish that I had the same mindset in high school so I could have checked people. During high school, y'all, it was a time. It was definitely a time. The preconceived notions and my experiences with what people thought that I was so intriguing to me. Story time now. I grew up in a very, 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 very small town, right? Where everybody knows everybody's business, that kind of town. So when I get there, I'm nervous. You know, this is 3rd grade. I was young. So we move from, you know, like kind of like a bigger area to this really tiny, almost country area. And so I was in 3rd grade. Let's be clear, there weren't that many of us, and by us, I mean my fellow brothers and sisters. There was not a lot of us. All right, so we get there. Teacher's like, oh, we have a new student. You know, make her feel comfortable. I'm feeling like, oh, because you know they kind of have to do that too. But, yeah, so she was just basically like, make sure she's comfortable. And so she tells one of the girls to, you know, just kind of show me around. And you could tell that she really didn't want to do it. She really wasn't about it, right? But she did it anyway because she was told to do it, so she did it anyway. I was like, all right, girl. She shows me around, and then she's like, oh, make sure, like, during recess, you make her feel included, all that stuff. I hear her say this, you know, and it was her just trying to be nice and let the girl know. But, so in the teacher's face, she's very welcoming, showing me around, all of that. But time goes on. This girl just want to chill with her white friends. I'm like, okay. I mean, like, you know, it's fine. I'm new. But me, had I been in this position, I would have just, you know, been a little bit more sensitive. This white boy was just like, she looks like a skillet, ha 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 ha. I'm like, what? And mind you, I'm confused because I don't know what it means. And then so I go home and I'm talking to my mom, that she asked me how my day was. Shout out to my mommy, love you, mom. But she asked me how my day was. And like, I told her, and she's just kind of like, where did he learn that from? Like, sweetie, I'm sorry. And she's just like kind of apologetic, and skillet just meant like, you know, super dark skin, whatever. And I was a really sensitive child. I'm a sensitive person now, but I was definitely a very sensitive child. And then the same boy called me the N-word, like time and time again. And I'm sitting here like just crying because I don't know what else to do. Actually, that's all going on with him. And then, you know, you can forget about me feeling included in anything because I definitely was not. Not at all, actually. And in fact, they basically avoided any contact with me. I can count on one hand how many people talk to me. And she's still my friend now. So we've been friends for 13 years. I think it's been low-key, like over, maybe. It's getting ridiculous at this point. Like, y'all are just purposely trying to make me feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Like, that's literally what it was. Then we get to high school, right? We'll just skip. We'll get to high school. I'm thinking, ooh, you know, I'm older now. Things are gonna be different. Everybody's gonna love me. Yes, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. Your girl thought wrong. Let's just say that. I thought wrong, okay? And the same people did the same stuff over and over again. Did not care. When I tell you did not care one bit. Things are still happening, right? From mocking my hair to everything else. This is partly why it took me so long to love my hair. My mom always reassured me my hair is beautiful, all that stuff. And I definitely like should have listened to her and taken in everything that she told me. But you know, to be treated otherwise is just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It makes you feel like you're just not worth it. But yeah, to be treated otherwise, and you know, people you know, trying to throw stuff in my hair, not even trying, they did. Everybody else just kind of laughing like it's a joke, like ha ha ha. Let's see what we can get in this black girl's hair since it's sticking up. I'm gonna ask my mama to let me straighten my hair. And yeah, when I tell you my mom was not trying to let me do that, she was not trying to have it. She was like, sweetie, no, what do you need your hair straightened for? I was like, Mom, like it's just like for me, it's just something I wanna do. No, I just wanted to impress everybody else. Like it wasn't really for me. It was partly for me because I wanted to fit in so badly. But my mom finally let me straighten my hair. I've only straightened my hair twice my entire life though because my mom was not trying to let me do that. So I straightened my hair, get to school. They were all like, oh my God, your hair looks so much better that way. And I'm looking like, yeah, I know why y'all think my hair looked better this way. It was socially acceptable. That's what it is. I would just be blunt. Me having straight hair made them more comfortable around my blackness. And then this one girl had the nerve to ask me why my hair is nappy. When I tell y'all, it took God. It took God because I'm not somebody who goes there. And they definitely made me want to go there on multiple occasions, okay? I'm not even saying everybody, but I'm saying a lot of y'all, like 99%. So if you're watching this, yes, I'm talking about you. Over 99%. Because I had, I'll say, 3 true friends who never slipped up and said something that made me look at him side-eyed. One girl's gonna come up to me and be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna call you Sister Fran. And I wish, like I said in the beginning, I wish I had the mindset I do now. So this Sister Fran stuff went on for the longest time, and I allowed it to happen because I was like, oh, like at least they're talking to me. For whatever reason, I thought in part they cared enough. But things went on, you know, they have their like little side conversations, like without me. They, you know, dismiss me from stuff, like literally would go around the whole table talking about this party they have going on, and I'm just sitting there like, all right, this is awkward. One person who around senior year we became friends, and she definitely made a point to like kind of like be there in her way, and I can't count how many times she had to apologize for somebody around her like behavior, and I was just like this is getting so ridiculous. Like I cannot, this is getting insane. Like, I can't deal with it right now. I'm allowing certain things because at least they noticed that I was in the room. So I start, you know, doing things that will just basically confirm their stereotype, all because they already saw me as their entertainment of the week. You should not have to act like somebody you're not just to make somebody else comfortable. You should never have to act in any way that is not true to you. That's what I would tell myself if I could go back. So yeah, basically, you know, I was entertainment. But y'all not colorblind though. Like, oh, we're not colorblind. We love everybody equally.
Lies, the lie.
It's not because she's black, but y'all steady threw stuff in my hair. Made sly comments like I wasn't about to hear you say them when I'm standing right there, which tells me you don't care. You knew what you were doing and you didn't care, and that's fine. But own that. So that's what I'm getting to. Just own your stuff. Until I became socially acceptable in their eyes of what blackness was. Then we were cool. I wish I knew me enough to say, I'm not gonna tolerate this from anybody. I refuse to. Because I deserve more than that. So to those of you from my school who are watching this, I hope you've gotten it together by now. Because that mess, that was unacceptable for anybody. And had I been who I am now then, y'all would not have gotten away with that. Yeah, y'all, okay, let me, because this video is getting a little long, so let me dry my hair and come back and show you guys the results I'm working with. Okay, y'all, so these are my final results, and I'm gonna show you guys what I use since I spent the rest of the video, you know, just talking about some things. So I used Alikay Naturals Lemongrass leave-in conditioner, and then I used Style Factor Together. This is in the blueberry one. And then I used for the paint wax this ORS Curls Unleashed Colorblast in the color Golden Bars. And it's cute, I like it. I am probably gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna give it like 3 days before I rinse it out. But it's a cute little, you know, summer switch up, if that's what you're looking to do. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to get some new content and all that stuff out for you all to enjoy. As always, peace and a lot of love, especially during this time. Until next time, and I'll see you all later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye guys.